your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one. Only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed. My life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at a charge. A little countdown to green right here. Little playoff action here tonight for the chopping it up. Nah, it's not wrong series. Hold on, we just crowned a champion Saturday, and that's what I was thinking of. How about the truck series? Speedy Trophies Truck Series here for Chop Shop Racing, going large, and they're beginning the playoffs. And now, as we get to the close of this season, it's been a long season, and the drivers are ready to figure out who that numero uno is going to be. Thank you, Joey, for the like. Coulter, what's going on, brother? Good to see you out there. I know you can't wait to get back. I can't wait for you to get back here as well. RB, thank you for the like as well. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me, because along with support what I do, and of course, and always, it supports Penguins' habits. Yep.
My habits.
Yeah, why not? Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I like it. SpeedyTrophies.com. Make sure you check them out. Use promo code CHOPSHOP10. You'll save on an order of $10 or more. Stay tuned. Sports is going to give us our pole sitter, admin box, premier racing setups, follow status, B&B music, all of those fine folks out there supporting Chop Shop and continuing to be able to do so. We're going to run Autoclub. First race of the round of 16. It's going to be a 2-miler here. 100 laps tonight. 130 degrees of the track temperature. That's pretty massive. And we're back we're back to one of the largest fields you're going to see on Tuesday Night Racing. Yeah, outside of the Coca-Cola series, this I'm telling you, this series is it's up there, and you should be a part of it by going to Chop Shop's Discord, or check the links in the description to find out how you can get a hold of Chop Shop Racing. If you're out there on Facebook and YouTube, Twitch, I'm sure Budgie will pop up a Discord for you to join if you want to join this series. Only at the next season. This is season 5. Season 6 is going to be bigger. So yeah, check them out. Stage laps, completion lap.
Just tell them Signature sent you.
Yeah, do that. Let them know that I'm actually doing something for them. There's so many drivers that joined this series from the broadcast. I can't take credit for it. I'm going to let the league take credit for every bit of it. And Penguin. Stage
I didn't do nothing but piss them all off.
Yeah, stage lap completion lap 34 sets of tires total. We'll see 100% fuel, no fast repair for the drivers. 17 incident point limit before penalty is assessed. And then next one's at 27. And so on and so forth, laissez-faire. Every 10 after that, it's gonna be good. Budgie, give it everybody on YouTube some love. Appreciate you, Budgie, for jumping over to YouTube. Good to see everybody out there on Facebook and Twitch. Hello, Budgie. Thank you for the shop. Thank you for everybody being out there. Marathon's still going. We had the megathon on late last night, and because I was doing some work today with Mr. Nugs.
New things.
Mr. Nugs. If you know who Mr. Nugs is, then you'll be able to see. He's my alter ego. That's what I'm gonna start calling him. That's the only way to describe that.
It's Sig Nugs.
Sig Nugs. Whatever his name is. I have to still figure that out. But
Sig Nugs.
Yeah. We'll see.
It has to be. Okay, chat. I need your help here. He's calling him Mr. Nugs.
No, I said.
And he's gonna be whatever, McNugs, whatever. Yeah, that'll get you in trouble. Chat, you got to help me out here because he's calling it McNugs, but it's Sig and Mr. Nugs or Nugs, Sig Nugs. It flows with signature, Sig Nugs. All right, I've got to go to work.
He's got to do his thing. If you want to check out what he looks like, there's a merch link that you can click on, and you can go find yourself what he looks like. He is he changed his name, then the t-shirt will change too. But there's also, if you're on Twitch and you're subscribed on Twitch, whether it's a Prime sub or a regular sub, you check that first emote that you're going to see. Starting grid is going to be here. Speedy Trophies Truck Series Playoffs round of 16, round 1, race 1 of the playoffs. Mark Wretched is going to be your Stay Tuned Sports poll sitter. Now, Stay Tuned Sports is massive into the entertainment industry. If you haven't checked out Stay Tuned Sports, you're missing out, especially when it comes to this time of year. We've got the NASCAR playoffs going on. Hockey's back rolling. We've got we're in the heat of the NFL season. We've got Olympic qualifiers, college football, all kinds of things. If you want to listen to some of the best sports podcasting that you're going to get from just regular old guys, that's where you're going to go. Stay Tuned Sports. Check them out on Spotify, Apple iTunes, or anywhere you can get your podcast from. You can also check them out on YouTube. Eric Schaefer is going to be your outside pole sitter. We're going to see Joe Hudson, Connor Hazel, road number 2, Michael Strickland, and Brian Rayburn there in road number 3. Road number 4 is going to be Robert Church, RB Turner, Fred Chase, Michael Newbrough is going to be out there road number 5. Jason Day and Brad Dove at row number 6. Row 7 will be Levi Allen, Anthony Crownover, Jorge Rincon, Jerry Culver going to be out there. Row number 8. Row 9 will be in Colby Hartung. Hayden Malcolm, Joey Chattina is going to be out there with Christopher Toppings in row 10. We'll see Donnell Williams out there with Alex Thompson at row 11. Row 12 is going to be Larry Breger and Brandon Banks. Row 13 is going to be Greg Whitehead and Mike Mueller. Ron Hollyfield is going to be out there with Joseph Causey. Robert Ham and Clint Hackett, row 15. Big Art and Brad Harris, row 16. Ronald Breland's going to be out there. The Canadians got Michael Peden to his outside in that 17th row. Row 18, Bollinger, Mr. Van Nest. And that is your 36 drivers tonight. We do have driver cams. We got a few of them. We keep knocking down the door. There's Jason Day's point of view, which we absolutely love and appreciate, and thank very much for him putting on. Knocking the door down. Clint Hackett's going to be your second driver cam tonight. He's got the light on for you tonight so you can see all the cool stuff he's got going on. I think that's a Mercury behind him. There is Alex Thompson. Thompson Racing. All the trophies in the back. Got set up at his new house. So happy for he and Mariah.
Mr. Signature.
Yes. That's Jason Day real quick. The first one, I can't remember who the first one was. Real quick,
Mr.
Let me get two driver cams.
He's got. Hey, that's what I was talking to you about. It's a driver
cam. He's got two driver cams. Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure. So Clint Hackett's first point of view. I wish I'd have set that up better. I'll get it. We'll figure it out. All right. There's RB Turner, and then of course there is Mr. Michael Bollinger. It's explained. He's wearing a helmet. Jerry Culver. And
sorry.
Oh, you're fine. And then Old Churchy, they're all ready to go. Let's do the thing. We're going green flag racing.
Sorry.
Why? Don't
Terrible
be.
human.
It's okay. Uh-oh. Already a caution. And a big enough field to make the computer go, nope. Nope. Let's make an attempt to see where that started.
62-74.
Rayburn on pit road. Oh, I think Rayburn missed a gear. Let me go on board. This will be quick. I mean, that's terrible for RB Turner and Brian Rayburn. Take a listen. Oh, there's a pedal issue. Yeah, something happened. What's up, Dudley? Let's take a look from RB's.
He said he went from third to second.
Yeah. What did it sound like? Yeah, just nothing. It blew his engine. Everybody trying to whoa up, and there's all the blinking. There's all the seizures going. Yep. All right, Schaefer's going to be your race leader. Church on pit road. Hollyfield's going to be on pit road as well. RB Turner trying to play catch up. A lot of drivers trying to play catch up. Drivers in the gold, folks. Those are your playoff drivers. So that's kind of one of those things you got to pay attention to when it comes to, you know, how that implicates somebody, especially this early. It's not okay. Not at all okay.
Do you have your SDK up?
Uh-huh.
Does it show the 8 car with the meatball?
Yes, it does. It shows Church with the meatball.
I'm trying to figure out why.
He's got damage. He got a lot of damage. That's Churchy. We'll see if IRC has the same thing. Yeah. Let's see. Church and Rayburn both, yes. Dang it.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I didn't realize that Church got caught in the middle of that.
Yeah, he was trying to whoa up and Budgie, thank you for the gifted sub to Mr. Dudley. Did you know?
Thank you, Budgie, for the tier 1 gift sub to Dudley.
Yeah, thank you for the tier 1 gift sub. Most wins of the season, Colby Hartung has the regular season championship points. Has to have a solid first race in this one to be able to kind of almost guarantee his next spot in. So, but stage points are going to be massive. That's going to be one of the big factors here. It's a big enough track when so many drivers get to, I mean, let's face it, artifacts are going to be artifacts no matter how you look at it. That's one of the things that happened there. So much smoke, so much damage. You know, my GPU can only handle so much. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. We're up to 62. I tell you what, when I saw we went from 143 subs down to 62, I was like, the month has changed. Let's go. It's going. What's up, Fluffy? Good to see you. Let's go, Greg. Love to see it. Oh, I was like, yeah, the month changed over. Let's go to work again. Well, that hurt a lot. I bet it did. I bet it did, RB. Are you getting it fixed? How much damage you got? You got enough. Got enough. That was quick. $10 minutes. It won't be too bad. Maybe a couple of laps down. a dozen or so, but there's opportunity for a lot to be done. Hollyfield's a lap down as well. Schaefer, Wretchen, Hudson. Let's go do the thing. Restart zone, they're going to green.
Holy cow, Budgie Bird 5 is awesome. They just dropped 500 bits.
500 biddies. Coming our way. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you, Budgie. You keep kicking butt. It does add to the timer. We got ourselves a lot. Oh, baby. They're 3, 4, 5 wide back there. That's not a big deal. You're going to have to turn right around. I mean, as crazy as this is right now, there might be one or two more. 25 laps to go to the stage. Eric Schaefer, Mark Wretchen lead. Kobe Hartung up a spot. Big movers right now. Brad Harris up 20. 3 wide down to the back straightaway. How about 4 wide? You know, why not? Now back to 3. We're good. There's Michael Peden on the outside. Jerry Culver with an opportunity in the Grizzly Racing Machine. Arnold Breland, 15-17 on the I rating, pushing that 26 forward. Yeah. Striker, fastest lap of the race, just ran 43.90. Now Mark Wretch at a 41.83. Pushing hard, second lane. Good race line around this. If you could run the bottom side of the racetrack, you're going to be just fine. Draft dependency is huge on this racing surface. Tires are going to be, pretty much shot after about 10 or 5. Oh, no, the 94, Fred Chase. Connor Hazel on the inside. Fred Chase to the bottom. It's turned around. Caution's going to be coming out here. Jason Day on it as well. Clint Hackett. Oh, no. Mo Striker, 500 stars coming away. Thank you, dear. What happened to Jason Day?
Karina Elianez sent 500 stars.
Karina! Thank you for the 500 stars, you amazing human being. I think Jason might have had a connection issue there. We'll take a look at the incident prior to that in just a moment. Into the corner. It's good. Listen in on the truck. Something happened. I don't know what that lockup was. I don't know. What happened with I see Newbrau's lap down. He went and got it fixed. I want to see what happened prior to that with Connor Hazel and Fred Chase. He back up here, maybe. Live. Why is the overlay jammed up? There it is. There it is again. Okay, it's back up here. Now we can see what happened. There's Connor Hazel, the 94 right there behind, I believe that's the 18. Oh, and we're just bump drafted. It came down a little bit. Fred Chase on the inside. Connor just gets a little bit of nose damage out of it. We find one and check on the damage. 3 seconds of damage. Come on, Striker. I like it. Mark Wretchen, your race leader. Schaefer in second. Strickland's going to be in third. All right. Speedy Trophies Truck Series playoffs rolling. Rolling. Keep those dogs rolling. Other boys love this racetrack. Yes, sir. It's hot right now. Everybody's pushing. Too much damage. We're done. Can't even make turn one. Understate mad. Had good start position 7. Yeah. All right, Churchy. We miss you too. You better get back in there and do the thing. Churchy, I hate it for you. I always hate it for you. I hate it for anybody that has any kind of issues. I really do. Because let's face it, those things when they come to fruition, they become bigs. Become big. Autoclub ran really well in the Xfinity series, but I'm gonna tell you, quite often you might see different things. Mark Wretched, Eric Schaefer. You want to know how bumpy this track is? If you're out there on Twitch, it's this bumpy. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it here. Crazy. All right, we're ready to go. Let's do the thing. Russian bottom side, Eric Schaefer to the outside, zooming. A whole bunch of budgie nugs. Sorry for everyone who tore up in that. You pulled straight down into second from third. All right, Rayburn. It happens. Church is the one that got the big effect out of it. Y'all can challenge it. Joseph Causey is going to be a lap down, I do believe, or very close. No, he's on the lead lap. Alex Thompson, Michael Newbra. Newbra is still trying to get the truck fixed. As a 19 just ahead, that's Joseph Causey. He still has he's missing some parts. Schaefer quarter second. Wretched to Strickland. Joe Hudson of the 18. There's Anthony Crownover, who got a win last night at Kansas in the Signature Esports stuff. The Karina, thank you for becoming a supporter out there. You're a legend. Support the stream with the supported badge on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you to all of our subscribers, our supporters, our members, everybody that just keeps being awesome. You've been a supporter for a year. On Facebook. Thank you so much. I'm glad I get the notification live sometimes, because then I get to, because Facebook has a problem with that integration, and I tell you what, I like it. A year of awesomeness. At least that's what it's telling me. So thank you very much. You keep being fantastic. Thank you for the love on the stream as well. You're amazing. Schaefer out front, Wretched. Michael Strickland, Joe Hudson. Anthony Cronover up 9. Biggest mover of the race, Michael Peeted up 24, 12, 28 over the I rating. A lot of drivers like this racetrack. Similar to what they like when it comes to super speedway racing. But this is kind of like that tandem super speedway racing that you're almost used to. 88 breaks off there. They were door to door together. And here comes the 15 of Anthony Cronover down to the bottom. Schaefer with clean air is going to be able to try to manage that outside lane. Laps led are huge. $18 there to the outside. Look at that side draft. Woo, baby. Look at that run for the 18 down to the bottom. 24 to the 88. Drive off the dirty air. Dumped on the 18. It's going to get him free. Joe Hudson dropping back a little bit. Joey Jatina taking over that spot once a caution comes out. Fred Chase. Oh, Big Art running alongside Fred Chase there. Oh, no. So there's the 26 of the 01 door to door. I was missing this one right back here. So that's, I think it's Brayland. Yeah, Brayland right here. Nate runs down. Oh, 26 a little up. 01 didn't expect him to be there. On corner exit. 94 there. 2601. They just meet. Almost clear. Almost clear for Fred Chase. Almost. Alex Thompson could be your lucky dog here. Part of the breast cancer awareness paint scheme that I made him. It's a pretty paint scheme. The Save the Tatas paint scheme. Yep. I like it. I get pretty proud of the work sometimes. But he went and dinged it all up. Third caution of the race. We're going to get down to it. Eric Schaefer, Michael Strickland, Mark Wretched will be those drivers. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody doing all right? Making sure everybody doing all right. Penguin, how you doing? You doing good? I think you're doing good.
I mean, we're 3 cautions in and 16 laps in. I hope that the whole night doesn't go like this.
Oh, you and me both. I'm making Budgie laugh. Probably because of Budgie Nugs. I'm just saying. That would be a thing. Look at the hood of your paint. You're on pit road, right? What you got? Oh. Hold on. I slowed down the cameras to do some stuff for intro videos for you guys. Yeah, so I have to creep my way out there and then turn my way around. Let's see what it says. Don't mess with Texas Tatas. That's right. AFA, it's a good organization. Yep. Ow. There you go. That's what I did for Thompson as well. We're showcasing some stuff. Might as well showcase it. Know what I mean? Learn how to make glitter. All in spec maps. Gotta love the glitter. And then there's the Think Pink. There's the Save the Tatas logo. Needs to speed up. It looks good. Looks good. Stop goofing around. What? Penguin's fault. There it is. We love it. Save the Tatas, folks. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All month long. Speaking of things I need to do, I was going to mention this. If you are and have, it's going to be under the community channels. It will be for where's it at? All right, we're green. Caution, back out. Mike Mueller, Joe Hudson. Oh, man, Mueller and Hudson. Hudson got right rear hooked here. Hudson had a good run on Mike Mueller there. Had a good run. I think Joe came up just a touch. I think it was just a little bit of the air there. Man. All right. Thank you, Diana. How are you, Diana? Good to see you out there. All right, we're going to be doing it again. Schaefer, Strickland, still fourth caution of the race. We still have to get to the stage here. Just this track's so big on getting runs that it's dang near impossible to see things through. Speaking of which, I know a hurricane's coming down to the Florida area. Folks, if you are going to be impacted by that, please be safe. Please, oh please be safe. All right, ready to go. Schaefer, Strickland, Retchen, Crown over. We'll see Joey Jattina, Levi Allen. We're green. 6 to go to the stage. SpeedyTrophies.com. Toppings having an issue. Fred Chase again. Caution back out. On Hollyfield involved. Somebody had an issue ahead. Christopher Toppings is right here. See what happened. Oh, it was a 97. Jorge Rincon. He must have had a mechanical issue because that truck took a sharp right-hand turn. We go inside here. Yep. First gear issue. And then Toppings. Kind of a bystander. Try to miss that. Yeah. Crossing was a 94 to the 002. Track be in trouble. Fifth caution of the race. You're good. Praying for that I'm doing. Get ready to go see your grandson graduation boot camp. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you want a minute of your Veterans Day photo in our Veterans Day video, I encourage you to check it out. If you have not seen that TikTok, I encourage you to do so. I have a TikTok for it. I do. This is what I did last year. It's what I'm going to do. It's what I do every year. This is painful. I mean, it happens. It happens. It sucks that it happens, but you know. If you're not in our Discord, I encourage you to get hold of somebody that is. How about RB Turner getting a lap back, though? RB, the next eligible lucky dog. Got a pretty big old truck. Could be 7 laps down. Opportunity. Heck yeah. So happy to see it. Check out that video if you want to. That's what we do. We do it every year, and I gotta start working on it. So if you want to post your video, your photos, post your photos for me. All right, here's the thing. Penguin was that stage? I don't know if that was stage or not.
No, it started happening on 24. It has to be the end of 25.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm still showing lap 25 though.
I don't know. I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're
caution.
on 28. They can do a green-white checker.
Full send. I mean, nobody came to pit road, so I mean, that'd be kind of the way it works.
That's because
right?
somebody asked, and I had a lot going on, and I didn't answer. I was like, because I think it's the end of 25, because it's the end of 30, and they would have been at the beginning of 25.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of in that
gray area. Oh, good.
Right.
Oh, good. All right, Schaefer, Strickland, Crownover, Mark Wretched, Levi Allen, Joey Gittino. We're going to do this again. Schaefer chooses the outside lane. Somebody blew an engine. 24 trying to shove the snot out of the 88 here. Schaefer had a good restart, slides up, Crownover working, big run for the 88. We'll see how this one will fare out. Here comes Joey Gittino for the bottom. How about a 3 wide? Colby Hartung up 10. Now Williams back into the mix. Hayden Malcolm back here as well. Think pink, folks. That time of the year. Here to go to the stage. It'll be white flag for the stage this next time by. Stryker able to throttle back up, but can he get there with a run on the front straightaway? They'll run higher here. White flag for the stage. Eric Schaefer, Michael Strickland. Going to manage the gap. Strickland with the outside run. Good race line for Schaefer. But a big run for the 88 and Crownover. Time to shake and bake for the corner. 88 searches for the inside. 4 down to side draft. Door to door, corner exit. Schaefer's going to be able to see. Stryker almost pull it good. Race line for both drivers. Strickland to Schaefer. Schaefer wins the stage. Strickland second, Crownover third. Levi Allen fourth. Colby Hartung fifth. That was at the line. Levi Allen did a great job of surging right here. Oh no, Colby might have. I don't know. Let me back up here. This will be a look at the points. It's so slow, folks. I got to fix this. This is for 4th and 5th. No, Colby had it. Colby's 4th, Levi 5th, and then Joey Gittino 6th. Mark Wretched 7th, Brad Harris 8th, Brad Dove 9th, Brandon Banks 10th, Jerry Culver, Greg Whitehead. You know who did not get a stage point there? Nathan Bigart, the 01. Well, that was some good racing. We'll see. Oh, well, that was some good racing for the stage. Everything else has just been kind of chaotic, but kind of not so chaotic. Rincon got the truck fixed. Should be a lucky dog here. Everybody's playing catch up. RB Turner coming around as well. Rincon's the first driver off the lead lap. He gets 2 of his laps back here. He'll be the guy. And he'll do the thing. All right, folks, take your hydrate glasses out. We got a long way to go as stage completion. 6 caution of the race, 5 for incident, 1 for stage. We'll be back. Hello, Tony. Thank you for the gifted sub to Tony Budgie. I appreciate you. Tony, I'll be right back in just a moment, okay? All right, we're getting ready to begin the second stage. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch there, Budgie. I appreciate you. 25:01. Let's see what drivers can do here. Still a long way left to go. Long way around the racetrack. They're going. They're green. Some drivers back here still trying to play catch up. Rincon 1 lap down. Jerry Culver, last driver back here, trying to work his way into the mix. It's going to be about trying to save and salvage here. Schaefer back to second. Middle 3 wide, 21 to the bottom. Here on the front straightaway, 14 on the outside, 25 of Brad Dove. A little bit extra in the corner. 01 runs the 4 up. 4 is going to have the turn into the corner. 88 back on the outside, not going to be clear. The 01 not going to be clear. The 88 has to lean on him a little bit there. Schaefer back to the inside, trying to control both lanes, up and down. Strickland's going to be able to roll. Smart move by the driver. Middle 3 wide again here. Third on back. Striker to the bottom side. Schaefer up high, trying to pull the lane. Strickland closing in. Rolls the bottom. Schaefer down to pull the side draft. Go to door. 88. Little wiggle out of the truck, but seems to hold on. Schaefer, Strickland, door to door into the corner. Driver's back here. Seeing the inside. Aiden Malcolm with a 5-8 working. Striker and Schaefer side by side again. Again, back door to door. The side draft is big. Right now, that little bit of air that you saw the 15 give the Striker there, able to manage Artung back up on the outside lane again. As they roll the corner, Schaefer's going to be able to edge here, just able to run that second lane. Striker slides up right behind the 4, pulls the draft again. Down to the bottom. Here comes the 15. 14 up on the outside lane. Schaefer holding on. These drivers running each other close. They've got it settled down. Or it looks to be settled down. Robert Ham back here trying to work back forward on Hollyfield. He had 002's been able to manage with the group as well. A lot of drivers spent some time on pit road getting fixed. Ronald Breland, one of them. Schaefer to Crownover, right back to the back bumper. These drivers pushing each other hard into the corner. 4 to the 15, 88 to the bottom. 15 looking to the outside. 15 up high. Side by side. The racing starting to pick up again. Eric Schaefer, race leader. Hampton, Virginia. Right now seeing...
Thank you, Budgie, for the Tier 1 gift sub to Jackson 0401.
Let's go, Causey to the 19. What's up, Musk and Mrs. Musk? 32 laps led. Striker to the bottom, 15. Did a good run. 88 gets out of the gas there. Has to get on the brakes hard. Crownover to the outside. Schaefer will now give up the lead. Anthony Crownover, new race leader. Crownover trying to turn into the corner. Runs higher here. Schaefer bottom side, door to door. Big run for the 15. 14's going to have to get there, trying to close the door. Good side draft, but not going to happen. Schaefer to the back bumper, Crownover. Backs up to the 14. Utilizing second lane all the way out.
58 and the 28.
New Brab able to get around. Breland. Aiden Malcolm on the bottom side. That's what happened here. Aiden Malcolm, the 26 on corner exit. That's Breland on the bottom. Comes up. Just a little tap on the 5-8. That frees them up, and they collect each other again. iRacing throws those cautions, folks. If you wonder why there's not a caution being thrown, that would be why. Crownover to the bottom. Hartung to the 88. Kobe Hartung is your regular season champion. Sitting fourth right now. Again, drivers in the goal. They're your playoff drivers. 15 to the 88. 4 to the 88. Down just a touch. Still looking for a little bit of that clean air. 14 to the 88 again. 4 looking to the inside. Battle for the lead. 15 backs up the corner again. 88 to the very bottom. 15, 88. The side draft's huge. Big bump coming. 15 to the 4. 88 back on the inside. It's a big track to push everybody around. 88 to the bottom. Schaefer back to the lead. Now the inside lane prevailing. 15 crossover to the 88. Massive run. Big separation. Schaefer now trying to get back in control of what's happening up front. Clint Hackett up 14. Brad Dove to the outside. Hackett rolling. Good battles throughout.
Excuse me.
Clint Hackett on the bottom side. There's a look at it. I moved things over so Clint's both his previews could be there. The man is rolling. Got the GoPro look going. Got everything on his shoulders there. And a big look. Oh baby. Wrecking happening. Fred Chase. They save it. There's RV Turner. He's able to get by all of that. No caution. Well, Mr. Bollinger in 24 still on the lead lap. Caution now comes out. Toppings on the bottom side. Take a look. Roll through the rest of our driver cams. Give everybody some love. Here's Mr. Jerry Culver. Liking it. Loving it. We all want some more of it, folks. All right. Here's what happened to bring out the caution. I think he stopped on the bottom. That's what brought out the caution. Yep. Double check. That would be it. Gotta pull the pit road, folks. Gotta pull the pit road. Caution comes out. Eric Schaefer. Michael Strickland. Shaking Nugs. Shaking Nugs. There's the 19 on the outside. It's just Causey. He'll be looking for that free pass. He has got some nose damage. Oh, man. Yep. I'm re-downloading trading page just in case. We're going to see some drivers come to pit road. This thing runs green. Still think they have to pit at least one more time, but at least this is a chance for drivers who maybe need tires to be able to shake and bake. So Cossey will be your lucky dog. We'll see his paint come back here in just a moment. He still needs a few quarter panels put back on with some fake Bondo.
Yeah, it looks like he was probably broken. He might have a blown motor.
Oh, Christopher. Yeah, it's possible. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got a meatball flag, so it's possible. It's possible. It is possible. Good to see you all out there watching. If you haven't done so, again, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. You know, we gotta keep the thing rolling. Thank you to everybody watching on Twitch, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Man, oh man. Might see some tire things happening here. Might see some drivers come in and get themselves fixed. I think Newbraw's back on the lead lap, so he's going to get whatever he needs fixed. Same with Fred Chase. Incident points are kind of the major factor here. I can't see how many they're getting right now just because of the way the session is worked out here. So for me at least, but I can tell you that kind of crazy. Where's Alex? Alex is still running. He got the truck fixed. In 28th. He fixed all the dings out of it. He's 3 laps down. Will be the next eligible lucky dog. Rincon on pit road. Same concept. RB Turner's still out there running. Christopher is working on getting a new engine. Because he's having to stop here, he's going to be, since he's your lucky dog, he's going to start the tail end of the field. Eric Schaefer working. Actually, Causey goes a lap down again. I think because he might have had to come to pit road. I don't know. The truck seems broken again. So he goes a lap down again. He needs to get that lucky dog fast. 488, 15, 14. Well, the racing's been huge. 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 Yeah. Alrighty. Let's do that thing. 488, 15. Oh, 14. Oh, something happened to Stryker there on the restart. Got loose. Great save. Just got loose. 15 to the 4. Joey Jatina at 14th. Down to the bottom. Mueller's going to be there as well. There's the 03 of Bollinger. Bollinger with a 00 ahead. Greg Whitehead on the bottom. Good Halloween paint schemes throughout. Mueller working outside lane for Jerry Culver. Bollinger keeping himself honest on the bottom. Brad Dove off 3 from the start of the race. How about Larry Breger? I don't talk about Larry near enough, but you see his back bumper. That's pretty much what this racetrack is all about. Let's go, Larry. It happened a long time ago. Oh, 1 to the 11. Oh, 1, try to go door to door. How about 4 wide? The 01's running out of room. The 11 gives him a break. Jatina trying to work. Only going to happen so much. Big run for the 11. 11 to the 01. 11 clears. Mark Ratched's going to be there as well. Mark Ratched. In the 11 clear. The 11 down on the bottom. Brad Dodd stopping on the inside of the 01. 01 working to try to cross over. 3 wide. Brandon Banks. Joey Jatina trying to march through the field. $25 down on the bottom, 11 working. Now it's Schaefer to Jatina. Eric Schaefer, 16 lap holder tires, going to be trying to manage. Down to the 11. The 11 on the turn. Big turn off the corner. Brad Dodd just ran his fastest lap of the race, 42.33. Joey Jatina out front. We had 5 cautions before the stage. A lot of drivers were wrapped up, so it's hard telling who was involved in what. New tire starting to approach forward. Greg Whitehead working. Clint Hackett trying to find a spot to go. Ron Hollingfield, 2161 I-rated driver, trying to push his way forward as well. Stryker back in 13th. That restart didn't go to the advantage that he needed. Bigart in 3rd. Schaefer's going to be in 4th. Anthony Crownover in 5th. Greg Whitehead of the 00 down on the bottom side. Levi Allen sees Jerry Culver searching for the outside lane. Jerry's going to get there. Look at the speed difference on these drivers. You can just watch it happen. 13 crosses over. It's like a parking lot where you're trying to zigzag some racing carts that people are taking care of. Massive. All that you can do is just wait for the tires to level out. Greg Whitehead trying to close back the distance. Brad Dove in 2nd to Joey Jatina. Nathan Bigart in 3rd. First of the playoff drivers is Brad Dove. Bigart up 28 spots. Likes to start at the tail of the field on this racing surface, or with this vehicle. Well managed. How about Brad Harris? 21 spots naturally, trying to work his way forward. Brandon Banks up 15. Five drivers with newer tires have worked up there. Ron Hollingfield in the 02, 002, trying to work his way around the 24. Will be there on the outside. 002. Naturally making spots. 43 laps to go in the race. 58 being completed. A green flag pit stop still in the works for all these drivers. Red Chase, Michael Rubra. They'll try to work forward. I believe they still have a little bit of nose damage. But check the 6's nose. Still a little bit of nose damage for the 6. So the 94 is going to be just ahead. Bollinger lasting on 33. He and Van Nast are going at it here. Those two have got to work together. Try to march forward. 7 on the bottom side. Pass each other and start hammering down some race laps. 003 almost down into the 7 there. Joey Jatina to the 25. Here comes the 01. Draft is spectacular in this truck. Right now, Greg Whitehead able to close in. Jerry Culver in 5th. Schaefer still holding on to 6th. He and Colby Hartung. See Brandon Banks, Crownover. We'll see the 21 Levi Allen down on the bottom side. Ron Hollingfield, the newer tire. He's saving a little bit. Not pushing near as hard as the drivers all the way up front. Brad Dove trying to lead here. Joey Jatina on the outside. We'll see the 0-1. Trying to manage. It's hard to block any kind of lap here. When you go, 25's free. 0-1 all the way down 3 wide. Trying to make the run. Bigart going to try to slide the corner. $11 back to third. Nathan Bigart all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. 25 is going to be trying to challenge forward. The 11 would have liked to have been able to run side by side into the corner. The 11 having to break out and drive underneath the 25. Corner exit, Brad Dove up on the outside lane. The 11 holding on to what he's got. 0-1 all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Trying to break the draft, but these two are doing what they need to. 11 to the 25, 11 closing back in. Greg Whitehead, Jerry Culver. Still working forward, 40 laps to go. Ron Hollyfield. Confident where he's at right now, still trying to manage. Anthony Crownover in 10th, just behind him. Right now, the tires have not leveled off. Dove back to the inside. 0-1 down to put the dirty air on the 25 on the crossover. The 11 still in the outside lane, able to carry speed. 0-1 still trying to break the draft. The 11 pulls the 25, puts the nose on him, dumps the dirty air, says, there's that for you. And Greg, 1.3 back, able to close in. We'll see what he can do. Jerry Culver, 2.5 back, trying to run right into that draft, trying to get in that slipstream. Joey leading laps. Bigart trying to work his way forward. Arenas telling him, bring it home. He sits in 13th. The tires start leveling off, and everybody will start running about the same lap time. They're going to have to pit before anybody else. So strategy is going to outweigh some things here. Right now, a 9.25 second gap between he and the race leader, Nathan Bigart, who took advantage of a caution. Right, would have thought more drivers would have put themselves in the good way. Jerry Culver, 2.6 back, trying to roll. 43.3 for Nathan Bigart. Joey Jatina, 43.44 last time by. They've spread out up ahead. Schaefer actually is running the lap times to be able to catch the drivers you're seeing. Greg Whitehead, 43.9 last time by. Schaefer, 44.20 last time. But these guys are starting to level off. I mean, Nate running about a second a lap faster than the drivers on older tires. But I'm looking at what the lap times are doing. We're starting to see exactly what I thought would happen here. Brandon Banks and Ron Hollyfield down on the bottom side. Ron, 43.92. Kind of just being patient here. Hayden Malcolm, he's in 30th. He is got the truck fixed. Himself some new shoes and says, let's roll forward. 36 laps to go. Nathan breaking the draft again. Joey Jatina, Brad Dove, top 3. Greg Whitehead sees Jerry Culver on the bottom. Culver running to the bottom side. 0-0 on the outside. Jerry trying to put as much separation between he and Greg Whitehead. Greg's going to storm forward.
There goes the channel. Bollinger just rated with 1 odd ones.
Bigart to Jatina. It's going to be your top 2. Brad Dove sitting in 3rd. Strickland still working. Ed Harris up 18. Newbron trying to work his way back forward still. He's got a little bit of traffic there with him. Jason Day out of the race, one of the playoff drivers contending for a championship here. Levi Allen. Of the top 10, 6 of the top 10 are playoff drivers. So far, second the gap. Joseph Causey on the bottom side. Causey with another lap down. We'll see Alex Thompson, the driver, he is going to be trying to track him down. Thompson last hit on his lap 35. Could have sworn you'd see a couple of more cautions. Thank you, Bollinger, for in your stream and coming on over. Bueller, Newbron, the battle. Donnell Williams there to the inside. It's going to be Newbron. Newbron's going to soak up right here. Newbron to the bottom. I don't know if he took tires, but he did fix the truck. It'll be door-to-door with the 2. We'll slide back up. 0 on the bottom, or on the high side. Fred Chase chasing the truck around. We love the man. He's a good people. 1.2 seconds to Joey Chattina. The 11 to 25, your top 3. Jerry Culver dropping back 3.9 the gap as they try to work back forward. Brandon Banks, 44.03. They've leveled off. Schaefer, he's Colby Hartung. They're trying to push their way forward. A little wiggle out of the 14. Cronover sees it. He holds off. 32 laps to go. We're going to see what is going to be at stake here. There's a lot of racing left and a green flag pit stop to boot. We're going to see what happens over the course of the next couple laps. Folks, get your popcorn, get your sodas, get your drinks, get your adult beverages, whatever you got going on. And we'll be back in a moment. All right, Big Argentina. There's Brad Dove. Got a few drivers coming around. Gonna work their lap back. Drivers came in and took their tires, their fuel. Schaefer got a black flag. When he came to pit road, it was too fast entering, no doubt. That's entered pits. Let's see what it looked like while he's coming to pit road. Coming in. Trying to close in the gap. No. Hartung, fastest lap of the race, 41.77. Big Art still your race leader. 25 laps to go. Brad Dove in second. Greg Whitehead in third. Jerry Culver first of the tire takers. 3.6 ahead of Mark Wretched. And Colby Hartung working. These drivers going to work on trying to get back on the lead lap. Joey Gentina coming to pit road. It's going to be leaving pit road here. Stryker in and is leaving pit road as well. So management to try to make some things happen. Your night ended early, but did I like your new look? If you want me to be honest with that question, you should probably ask me that in private. If you're going for goofy, it's what you succeeded. Brad Dove holding on. Good second place right now. Greg Whitehead working. Crownover trying to work his way back to the lead lap. Going to be able to do so. Robert Ham coming to pit road. Not the first person I've seen where it PBR Racing reached a 10-stream streak. That was your plan. It makes your style with the suit. It also can be distracting for you as a driver. Oh, big slide for Nathan Big Art. Trying to maximize corner entry there. Did not get the black flag. Rick Whitehead's going to become your race leader. Brad Dove on pit road as a meatball flag. He was running second. I don't know what happened for that to be a factor. Take a look at what happened to Brad Dove here. Like he had Brandon Banks out of the corner. He got a little bit free right there. He's free, holding on to it. Snappy comes down in front of the 5. There's the reason for the meatball flag. And Brandon Banks, a little bit of a bystander there in 6th. Got some nose damage out of it, been able to hold on to it. If it suits you, if you like it, that's what you do. That's what you have to do. You know what I mean? Ubra Kivin on 72. Has Stryker just ahead of him. Ubra still with a little bit of nose damage. Clint Hackett just ahead as well. Gary Culver is second. Nathan Big Art's going to be in third. Colby Hartung in 4th. Big Art when he came off pit road. We'll see Eric Schaefer just behind him. Schaefer will cycle out. Should be just a lap down. Mr. Van Nest is a lap down as well. Van Nest giving on 68. Greg Whitehead to pit road. Gary Culver should. Woo! The 01 to the 7. Too much damage, Dove. I saw what happened. You got free and kind of snapped in front of the 5, and he was on corner exit. Gary Culver, your race leader. It sucks, brother. That sucks. Race recap, 8 lead changes, 7 cautions for 21 laps. Jerry Culver out front, 81 of 100. Right now, the 01 taking advantage of an earlier pit stop during the caution. On a cycle, you'd have had a top three truck, brother. You'd have had a top 3 truck. But yes, if you're going to get out there and you're going to have yourself a little bit of fun, you want to wear a race helmet, wear a race helmet. You want to wear bunny ears, wear bunny ears. You do you, boo-boo. Big Art makes the pass on the outside. Jerry Culver with second. Colby Hartung in on 72. 6-lap fresher tires for Nathan Bigart. Hartung, well, the top 3 finish would be just fine where he is at. Just has to manage the truck. Brandon Banks sits in 4th. Crownover is going to be in 5th. Mark Wretched in 6th. Joey Jatina came in on 75. He is trying to work his way back forward. Same with Michael Strickland. Bigart had a big enough lead that he came in a few laps later than everybody else, and that would be the strategy to have. All right. A lot of work still left to be done. 18 laps to go. Checking it through the field. Connor Hazel trying to work his way forward. New Bra had that issue early. He came in on 72 as Clint Hackett just ahead. Connor Hazel, the 27, just behind. Michael Peden up 19 in that 42. Donnell Williams in 16th, up 5. 10 spots gained for Robert Ham, who is still in the lead lap. He is tracking down a few drivers. He came out on 77. Mike Mueller is the driver just ahead of him, came out on 69. Larry Breger came out on 71. Up 6 for the 87. Donnell Williams at 5. Mr. Van Nest off the lead lap. Fred Chase off the lead lap as well. Joseph Causey a couple of laps more down here, but still out there. I mean, he's still out there doing his thing. You know what I mean? Greg Whitehead all the way to the bottom. Was trying to chase down somebody right there. I'm not quite sure why. He had a penalty when he came to pit road. It was the 58 of Hayden Malcolm. Hayden Malcolm several laps down, but still out there, has positions to gain. RB Turner's been out there running. He's got Brad Dove out of the race. It's a spot for him to gain. Alex Thompson still out there as well. He came on 77. He's a few laps down. Rincon, the 97, has battled back from damage as well. Jerry Culver, 3.6 the gap. I like that I can see streaks. It's pretty awesome. Lets me know who's here and for how long. It's pretty awesome. The new feature for Twitch. Bigard, 15 laps to go. Jerry Culver, Colby Hartung closing in the gap. 2-lap fresher tires. 4.8 back. Brandon Banks sitting in 4th. Anthony Crownover half second back from he. The drivers keep it on 73. The only thing I worry about Brandon Banks is a little bit of nose damage there, but we'll see if he's going to be able to hold on to it. There's the 7 of Rob Van Ness behind him. Schaefer 6.5 ahead of he. Has a chance to pick up a few more spots. He is ahead of Jerry Culver, though. Jerry looking to the inside. Hartung on the outside. Hartung. Good travel here. Bottom side for the 13. 14 with a run. 14 all the way up high. Half a tenth to gap. Brent, thank you for the like, sir. $14 the second. Jerry Culver sitting in 3rd. 13 laps to go. to just follow the 14 with a little bit of arrow right there. Stryker rebounding his night as Joey Jatina just ahead. Joey giving on 75. He and Stryker trying to march their way forward. There's Mark Wretched. 7-lap difference on tires as they get into the corner. 88 backs his bumper up to Levi Allen there. Levi giving on 70. There's Brad Harris. Harris came in on 75 as well, so a chance for a spot or two more here for him. Stryker and Joey Jatina trying to work their way forward. Crown over just in turn 1. We'll try to track down Brandon Banks. Banks from the bottom side of the racetrack. Jerry Culver just ahead. Little wall tap on corner exit. As the difference on tires really playing the margins here. 12 laps to go. An opportunity all throughout. Everybody. Joey still to the outside of the 88. Around over 4 seconds the gap. Brandon Banks, 0.8 of a second, still holding on to 4. Jerry Culver, 10 laps to go. He can manage what he's doing here. We'll be able to see Nathan Bigard, 43.29. Half second faster than the field out there right now, and that's just based on 6-lap pressure tires. Seven seconds the gap. All right. Big Art, 8 seconds, 8 laps to go. Jerry Culver, 2.5 to Brandon Banks. Anthony Cronover, 73 is when he came in. Joey Jatina on 75. There's the 94 up high. Michael Strickland clears the 94. Fred Chase fighting to truck. The 7 got free right there. Ooh, baby. So Rob Van Nest working. Greg Whitehead still trying to close in the gap as well. Cossey, the driver he'll be looking at here. Cossey, 45.12 his lap time. Alex Thompson, 14.5 the gap. Able to run 43.5s. So if he could run 43.5s, there's a chance that he catches Joseph Cossey before the end of this race. 7 laps to go. Joseph doing a good job just running where he needs to. It's not a bad day. Clint Hackett, 18 spots. Clear the 19. 6 to the inside. Dubrow working. Brad Harris still at 24. Still your hard charger. Fastest lap of the race still ran by Colby Hartung. 41.77 is going to be the fastest lap. Big Art rate of 41.9. 41.93 for Crownover. 41.98 for Michael Strickland. Eric Schaefer ran a 41.64. So actually, technically, that would be the fastest lap of the race. But he ran that a while back. So there it is. Yeah, 41.64 for Eric Schaefer for the fastest lap of the race. That's a bonus point. Those are points that matter. And is the first driver off the lead lap. Praying for a caution. That's what he's doing. 5 laps to go. 1.2 the gap. Jerry Culver. Brandon Banks to Anthony Crownover. Joey Argentina 3.6 and trying to close. Stryker still has Brad Harris with him. These three on the same lap, same tire, same everything. Trying to separate themselves. 11 back on the outside. 88 slides the corner. We'll be side by side with the 11 on the back straightaway. 17 trying to soak up what he can. 88 looking to try to make the pass here as well. So tough to pass on this racetrack if things can be defended. But Stryker's going to be able to slide this out of the corner. The 11 will be in the draft. Will have a run. We'll see if he takes it to the inside. He will. So Joey Argentina all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. 17 there to push. The 11 will look to try to shortchange the racetrack here and roll the dirty air on the 88's nose. 17 to the inside. Big run. 88 doing a good job of looking forward and catching what was happening with the 17 there. 3 laps to go for Big Art. One of the best races we're seeing right here. Happening for that 6th place position. A good battle here. 88 able to slide. The 11 all the way to the bottom. 17 trying to clear both in one fail swoop. But saving behind them both. Stryker now with a big run. Joey Argentina. Bottom side trying to throw it deep. Going to be up side by side with the 88. Not quite clear enough here. And just behind him, Ron Hollingfield. Clint Hackett. Just a nice shot away. So is Michael Newbra. 2 to go for Nathan Big Art. He comes around. We'll see it. White flag waves. Final lap. No, I take that back. 2 to go. My bad. I was on the wrong truck. Yeah, back straightaway. Now we'll see it out of 3 and 4. Goodness gracious, I'm jumping ahead. So far ahead of the race, it was unreal. Too funny. All right, Big Art, Hartung. Jerry Culver. Now we'll see it out of the front straightaway. Autoclub, first race of the round of 16 goes to the white flag. Big Art with the right call at the right time. Making it happen. Big Art, Hartung. Jerry Culver. The night belongs to those who choose to come to pit road. Who'd have thunk it would have ran green the rest of the way? And it comes to fruition. Out of 3 and 4, Nathan Big Art going to get the first win in the playoffs at a strong start with a smart decision. Nathan Big Art wins at Auto Club. Colby Hartung around 3 and 4, solid for second. Jerry Culver will finish third. Brandon Banks fourth. Anthony Crownover fifth. Michael Strickland, Joey Argentina. That was a great battle there for those drivers. Stryker finishes in sixth. Joey Argentina seventh. Brad Harris eighth. Levi Allen in ninth. Ron Hollingfield in 10th. Glenn Hackett, Michael Newbrough, both drivers rebounded their days after what seemed like a long one. And they'll turn it over. Good little race. Not a bad one. It won. We'll burn it down. We'll give you race results here at Auto Club. Big Art, Hartung, Culver, your top 3. Brandon Banks, Anthony Crownover, your top 5. Striker, Jettina, Harris, and Levi Allen. Ron Hollyfield's going to be your top 10. Hackett, Dubrow, Hazel, Robert Ham, Mark Ratchet, your top 15. Michael Peden, Donnell Williams, Mike Mueller, Larry Breger, Eric Schaefer for 20th. Schaefer first driver off the lead lap, just a penalty keeping him from finishing where I think he was probably going to finish. Fred Chase, Rob Van Ness, Greg Whitehead, Joseph Causey, Alex Thompson, your top 25. Rincon, R.B. Turner, Hayden Malcolm, Brad Dove, Michael Bollinger through 30th. Toppings, Breland, Hudson, Day, Church, and Rayburn. Rayburn out early. Church out early with that lap one incident. Unfortunate things happened during this race, but I will tell you that it still worked out. Still worked out. All righty. We're going to talk to your drivers. Nathan Bigart gets the win. He's going to celebrate there on the Auto Club sign. AAA is the way to go. I'm just saying. It is the way to go. Nate, walk me through it, man. Right time, right place for the pit stop, and it ran green from there. I think other drivers were thinking maybe there's going to be another caution, and well, it worked out.
Yeah, for sure. I just had a rough start. Got some damage really early on, and before the stage, had to get some of that fixed and set me back into the back again. And after that, it was just it was gonna have to be a strategy call. So that was the plan. Was I had never really pushed the truck hard because of starting in the back, trying to go easy, and then just all the cautions and getting damage and getting that fixed. So tires I thought were still relatively decent, so I stayed out for after the stage, hoping to cycle and save a set for the end, thinking that there was going to be a late caution, with like 10 to go, and then I'd be in the catbird seat. But that didn't happen. But still, the strategy worked out amazing. You could tell Jerry went with the same strategy, and it just really worked for us. We hit the right caution that everybody finally got it together and did some great long green flag racing and was able to just take advantage of the strategy. I think going into the race, I knew that short run speed, if I didn't have a tire advantage, there was quite a few guys in here that had me beat. But on the long run, I felt confident. So that's what I was hoping for, and that's what we got. So great night for the Turtle Power Chevy.
Not a bad day at all. That's what I was talking about throughout this racetrack. I mean, clean air was going to be detrimental, right? And if you can set yourself up for it, you're going to make it happen. And that's what I saw today. I saw the detrimental situation of picking and choosing. But I did see some really good racing throughout. And that just goes to show that once you get the hiccups out of the way, and or Rayburn, it all started lap one, and it was one of those situations that you feel bad for all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. There was definitely some disappointments tonight with quite a few people, and I think it was it's just racing. Things happen. This place is hard, especially on the restarts. The tires spin, and then you gotta get up through the gears, and it's just difficult.
It's like a super speedway, but it wears your tires more. That's the best way I've been able to describe it. But hey, how about that first one to the playoffs? That's a good start, considering what you've gone through this season, what you've looked at, kind of what you've been doing, and this is that next the next evolution in racing, and looking for that Truck Series championship here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna give as deep a run as we can for it. It's been a fun season. I've really enjoyed it. Big difference from last season. I started to get frustrated with the trucks, but man, I'm having fun every week, hanging out with the guys, and just good racing. I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully we can take it deep. Get into the final round if possible. Hopefully, with this win, it'll help me, get advanced to the next round at least. And then after that, again, there's a lot of good drivers in this league. It's not going to be easy for anybody. So the playoff points here will help bump it up a little bit. and we'll see what we can do. Homestead's going to be a crazy race. 8 drivers making it all, whoever wins that race, it's not going to be anybody's, no one's going to dominate, I don't think. So it's going to be fun.
Well, we watched the Xfinity Series Championship this Saturday, and it's if anything goes to show on what happened there with Chop Shop, this one's going to be just 10 times the value when it comes to having 8 drivers race it out. So it's going to be insane to watch. But a great night, great rebound, and a big old P1. Nate, give you shout outs, brother. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the league themselves, all the admins. We were missing John tonight. He popped in for a second and said he had some stuff to do, but we all hate to see it. We love to see him out here on the track, so we're missing him. And all the admins that do all the work for us to come out and have a good time. A lot, I know it takes a lot to run a league and keep it going, so just appreciate everything they do. Jason, you at Signature Esports, shout out to everything you do. Do an amazing job covering Chop Shop and many other leagues. Speedy trophies, they've been on here for a few seasons now, and it's amazing. I love it. I love their trophies. So huge shout out to them. Hope we can get another one here delivered to me at the end of this season. Yeah, all the fans watching. Shout out to Jerry for the P3, man. Yeah, that's awesome to see him up in the front. Felt bad, I let him lead a lap trying to be nice, so at least allowed him to do that. But he did a great job holding everybody off. Colby got by him, but Banks wasn't able to catch him, so that just speaks to Jerry's coming along, getting better. He's doing an amazing job. All the drivers tonight, like I said, that long green flag run was very necessity, for me to get this win. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone for doing a great job at the end, running that long green flag cycle, everyone doing pit stops, nobody, having issues. So just a huge thanks to all the drivers, all the fans out there watching. My number one fan. Love you, Mom.
All right, Nate. You go get him, buddy. Get him. I'm rooting you on.
Yeah.
I'm actually rooting for you now. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I always root for you. I always root for everybody, but I see this one. I'm like, something. Seeing that, the early incidents happen, I was like, something has to fall your way, and you made it happen. So congrats, man.
Thank you.
It's Nathan coming home in P1. Love to see it. We'll bring up Colby Hartung. We'll talk to him for a moment. Our P2 regular season champion needed to have just a comfortable race. You'd have to not show up for the next 2 weeks to make the next round just on points. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. If we have a 36 truck field or 38 truck field next week at Kansas, then that's another racetrack that can bode some problems, but runs and races really well. But a P2 tonight, man, that was again the same gutsy call that you needed to be able to make it happen. Man, walk me through it.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily looking for a win. I was just looking to get a solid finish, and I did exactly that. I do kind of wish I used that set. I hate leaving sets on the wall, but I'll trade that for a long green flag run any day of the week, especially at one of my favorite tracks. It was really fun being able to rip the wall the whole time.
It's such a good track. I miss it. I'm going to miss it in NASCAR as well. They just need to repave it. I know they already tore a bunch of the track out, but they should have just repaved it and kept putting races there because, let's face it, the facility was still aging really well. Yeah,
I wish it was still on the schedule too. It made some of the best races in real life, but they sold out to the warehouses. Now we don't get it anymore.
Dang money. Stupid money. Money is the root of all evil. Stuff's terrible. Yeah, man, it was a good race. There was a lot of moments where, you guys were trying to find grooves. I mean, watching the early part of this race and watching.
Oh yeah, that was some fun there.
When that lap 1 incident happened, I know Rayburn's apologized profusely about it, but when it happened and you had to kind of outmaneuver what was going on in the field there. What did you think? Oh man, not one of these races.
Yeah, I got really worried when I saw Rayburn spinning back up into the lane I was in, and I had to dart down, and unfortunately I took someone with me. I'm not sure who it was. I have to go back and see it and apologize to him, but I took someone with me, avoiding Rayburn, and surprisingly I didn't get any damage coming down pit road to check it. So, I mean, all was well. So I went back to ripping the wall, and I didn't get as much of a stage as I wanted because of it, but I was still able to get some decent stage points and stay up front, and I was able to have some fun battling with Schaefer, Crownover, and Striker up there. All of us switching lanes every lap and trying to get past each other and freight training on the high line. That was some of the most fun I've had this season.
This track never disappoints, and you're going to go to another track next week that doesn't disappoint, in my opinion. We ran the Gen 6 series last night for our throwback series and had some of the best racing. So whatever they've done to the racetrack to help the combination of what's going on was fantastic yesterday. So I hope next week it holds on to that same luster because I want to see the same style of racing for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's a good track historically for me, Kansas. I'm pretty sure I have like either 3 or 4 wins in I think just the trucks. But yeah, I'm pretty good there. Another track where you can really rip the top, and it's a huge advantage if you can. And yeah, you'll see me back on the wall next week.
I like it. All right, Colby. Congratulations on a P2, man. Strong start to the playoffs yourself, and it's gonna be a blast to see what happens here over the course of the next couple of weeks, man. Give shout outs.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all the field for getting it cleaned up and giving us that big green flag run. We're just gonna forget about that first half of the race with all the cautions, but it was a good second half. We finished well. We all figured it out, race clean. It was a fun stage 2. It was a blast. Yeah, shout out to John Stryker for putting the league on and setting all this up, and you for putting out these great broadcasts every week. And yeah, that's all I got.
It's gonna be a blast to see what happens, Colby. You're amazing. I appreciate you. I'm kind of rooting a little bit for Nate because I want to see what this battle's going to be at the end. So, good start for him.
Yeah,
but I'm also rooting for you because you're the OG. You're one of the OGs.
Yeah, hoping to keep this momentum, and I don't know how I'm going to beat Nate. He's fast, but I got to find a way again. And I've done it 2 times before. I could do it again.
Yeah, you got Banks and Schaefer and Stryker. I mean, the entirety of the top 16, all within a good. I mean, I tell you what, it just the playoffs have never looked stronger as far as level playing field for a lot of drivers. There's a lot of finesse that is going to have to happen.
There's about like 10, 11 guys that I could name that have the potential to win the championship. There's a lot of fast drivers this year around. It's really competitive, and I love to see it. And yeah, I'm hoping I'm the one that comes out on top.
The extra bonus points for the season really help out too. So that's kind of refreshing. But then we get into the next round, and there's more that you're gonna have to be impacted. But and when it comes to Homestead, you're gonna have to run against 7 other drivers, 8 drivers for the championship this time.
Yep. That's another Highline track, so hopefully ripping the wall is gonna work there too. But I know Nate and Banks were really good there the last time, so hoping I could do something different to get past them and come out on top.
You're going for a 3-peat. So, like, that's pretty big.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm hoping I could carry this speed and yeah I mean like we both mentioned it's a tough field this year. There's a lot of people that could win, a lot of things that could happen. So yeah, I just gotta stay consistent, hit my marks, and just hopefully stay up in the front, stay out of
Go
trouble.
and go after it. All right, Colby. That was gonna be blasting. We talked to Jerry and tell him thank you for the like he just gave me out there as well. I know he's ready to go.
Yes, sir. Congrats on the podium, Jerry.
And it's Colby Hartung coming on P2 tonight. And we'll pull up old Mr. Jerry Culver, the Culver man, the Skull Bandit, however you want to call him, Tacoma, Washington. I could speak today, Tacoma, Washington native. Could have left your driver cam up. They'd been talking to you. And, I had a chair. It
it's on right now.
It closed.
Oh,
sorry. No, it's fine. It happens. Anytime the browser closes, it's like, it's all good, man. How about that P3 tonight? You did it on strategy yourself. What made you short pit it? Because I feel like when you saw some of the drivers coming to pit road, you were like, you know what, I'm just going to pit with them because but you guys had such a good lead that, I mean, you led for a little bit, but I mean, once the tires fell off, you really, you held on to what you had.
Yeah. So stage came around, everyone got tires. I didn't get tires because we had so many cautions. Brad, Nate, me, maybe a few others. I don't know who was behind us, but we all didn't get tires there, and we went that nice little long run, and those guys had tires, so went and got some tires with Nate. Came out, and we had a good, I think 4 or 5, maybe 6 seconds on the next guy behind us. And I knew they were on old tires, and I knew if I would short pit them with about 30 to go, I would still be out in front of them with good tires. So that's what I did.
It worked out. I mean, it was a. How do we put,
and then then Colby came in a lap or two after I did, and I just cooked him going there, trying to get as far ahead as I could, and then he passed me, and I was just like, all right, keep this gap. Tried keeping the gap about 2 seconds from Banks.
And it worked because I was watching I always try to keep track of, average lap time or kind of where the relative is. And, after about 15, 16 laps, no matter which set of tires you're on, they start leveling to that point. Unless you have 8 lap fresher tires, and then, you're just going to run half second a lap faster than the drivers behind you like Nate was doing. But the benefit is that when you guys were approaching lap traffic, you had a little bit of draft for them where you were able to get into clean air. I mean, there was a lot of good things that happened and good smart moves that you were able to make throughout the race to be able to just keep yourself where you needed to be. I mean, this is where I see Jerry Culver is supposed to be.
Right. That's the goal every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I didn't even practice. I've actually been pretty burnt out of iRacing lately and just kind of been stepping back and just doing the minimal. But it's kind of good to come in and actually get top 3. I mean, feels good.
Well, you get to have it. Sometimes we need refreshers, right? I mean, I call races every single day, almost every single day, depending on, what's going on in that time of year. And I see a lot of your faces every single day. And then I also see you guys like, if you look at the Discord tag, it tells you what everybody's doing. Racing.
Right.
Like, and I'm like, how in the world? I mean, my voice gets tired. I don't know how, you guys have big forearms. That's it. That's what it is. You guys have massive forearms.
I haven't really been able to do a whole lot of racing, though, with my back being as hurt as it is. So
Right.
That's the worst part.
And
back. So.
And you come out and run 100 laps at Autoclub. He's okay, man. In a truck.
Yep. The other night I did like 120 laps in Martinsville. That was hard.
Yeah. That's
yeah, it kind of feels good to kind of mix up the points a little bit too, in a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In this playoffs.
Well, I mean, you get to be like, if I can do it, why aren't you doing it? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, see, and Brad, I was very impressed with Brad all night long. He was doing so good. He was on the same strategy as me and Nate.
Mhm.
I want to give a shout out to Brad because he was doing a heck of a job until I think he blew his motor. I heard someone say, but yeah, he was doing really good there.
He did. He got a little bit free. He was on he had come in on 33. He was up there inside the top 3. He was running second at the time, I think, and he was just getting free, and he got free out of turn 2, and then just basically came across Banks's nose a little bit, and it bumped him up into the right side wall, and it tore that right front up really bad. So
yeah,
which that could have been very close to a caution, but he was able to keep that off the wall. Comes to pit road, and I mean, there's a lot of things that happen on the racetrack today. First 5 cautions before the stage even ends, and I mean, when you guys are going through that process, are you thinking, man, that's a I asked Colby the same thing. You're like, are you thinking, man, I don't want this kind of race, or you wanting to get out there and race like you were?
I want to get back out and race as much as I can, but it's just pain's kind of restricting me. So I'm trying my best. I just want to get out there and race, man, like it used to be, just every day racing.
Well, you're going to get there, and you're going to heal up, and you're going to get better. We're going to get better. We're all going to get better, right? We're all going to be not old men and being not. Oh, I got a story for you about my little one. I tell you what. Yeah. Anyway, Jerry, much love as always, man. P3, I like getting to talk to you because, I've watched your climb, your I rating, what you've been doing over the course of the last, basically, I would say the last year of where you've been improving, where you've been racing, and this is indicative of where you should be, and I like seeing it. I like seeing success, and this is. It may not be a small. It may not be a P1, but it is a step in the right direction because tonight was consistency related, and you did a great job.
Oh, trust me, I feel great because I know Banks is one of the best at saving tires too. So me being able to hold him off, that feels good.
Good.
I tried.
But you did the right thing. You did the. I mean,
yeah.
Like. I'll praise the Culver.
I know. I was like, Nate, are you gonna let me lead a lap? And he's like, yeah, I guess so.
That's what he said. I was trying to be a nice guy. That's what he said earlier. Like I let him lead a lap. I wanted to be a nice guy.
Well, what's funny is Whitehead was in the pits, but he was so far in the pits that he wasn't past the start line.
Yeah.
So I had that little gap in the lead, and then he took it in turn 1.
Hey, you got credit for a lap led. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure. Hold on.
No, yes. I did.
No, and I mean, it shows on the relative too. So our new overlays show us, who's led a lap, and which I like. So it says you finished third or currently third, and you led 1 lap. There it is. I like it.
Yeah.
It was. It's pretty awesome, man. Love to hear it. Love to see it, and of course, you get to move on to bigger and better things. Off to Kansas next time, man. Give a shout out to P3 tonight. It was a blast.
Shout out to Speedy Trophies, Admin Box, Stay Tuned Sports, Signature, Chop Shop, everybody here. It's just a big community where we have fun, and it's an awesome place to come hang out and be like family here. So, yeah, I want to shout out to everybody there. Yeah, and my wife for letting me do this.
And the daughter, and we miss your mom, and we'd like you. There's so much going on. Yeah, we love it. Jerry, you're an amazing human being.
Yes, sir.
You keep feel better, man. Get that back better.
Trying. It's expensive.
Oh, I know. I know what I can only assume what you're paying in accordance to what I'm paying. So we can compare medical bills.
Let's just say 36 sessions is about $15,000.
Yeah.
That's 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks.
Yeah. Well.
All right, man.
Yeah. Jerry, get better, man. I love it. Keep hanging out with whatever. Yeah. We all know the phrases. All right. I'll throw you down to those guys. That's Jerry Culver coming on P3. We love him. He's amazing. He's got an awesome fam. I miss his mom dearly. She used to be in chat all the time. Yeah, Jerry's got he's got racing in his blood. So does this little one. But yeah, man, it was a ton of fun. How about it, Nathan Big Art? Gets the big victory here tonight. Notables Eric Schaefer. He may finish the lap down with that penalty, but does get the stage win. Yeah, it was a good race. It was absolutely a really good race. Mark Retchen was your pole sitter. He finishes in 15th. Mark is really good at qualifying. And just this is a racetrack where you can get cycled out so fast. And things have a tendency to happen. RB says, good run, Jerry. You had a great run. Mr. Van Ness, great run. Nate, tried to stay out of your way. He almost hit you. It was crazy. Crown over. That was fun, boys. Strat didn't work, but it was a blast. Good win tonight. It was a good strategy. There's Budgie out there, of course. It was good. Thank you to Speedy Trophies. Thank you to everybody being out there. I got to change scenes before I go back live. So here's what I'm gonna be doing because of what's going on with me changing camera and things of that nature. If you're watching out there everywhere on Twitch, whenever we have our marathon going live, you're gonna see. You're gonna see me on camera, but you're not gonna see me on camera. And if you don't know what that reference is, there's a VOD from yesterday and some clips of some things that I've made some changes. Because the more I look sickly, the less I want to be on camera, but I don't want to not have a camera up, and I want to have some fun. So I took a page from some inspiration from another content creator and decided that I was gonna do something. So we've made that happen, and we're working on some things with it, but it's a completely different OBS scene. So whenever I'm streaming iRacing, it'll be iRacing when it comes to like the league broadcast and stuff like that. But outside of that, when I go back to gaming and have the marathon back on, it will be straight up, it'll be straight up the other stuff. So you'll be able to see that. I still want to maintain a level of professionalism the way it is, but whenever I want to feel like I can be myself a little bit too. So, but thank you everybody. Budgie is known what it's seen. So, you see me go back live on Twitch. I encourage you to stop on over, say hi. Ask me how I'm doing. I'm going to ask you how you're doing, and we're going to have a lot of chicken nugget related things going on. That's for darn sure. So, we appreciate all the leagues, all the sponsors, or the partners and affiliates of all the leagues. And of course, I want to thank everybody that's ever sponsored or partnered with Signature Esports, including these leagues. It really does. It does pay the bills. It pays the bills to be able to keep this thing running. Jerry's talking about his medical bills and stuff like that. To be put out on your back. Not only is it medical bills that you have to deal with, but it's also the lack of work and just you hate to see anybody get laid out, especially somebody who's a good father, somebody who's a good he's a husband. You hate to see anything like that happen. So my hat's off to Jerry, and hats off to everybody. Hats off to this league. They've been with me for almost 5 years. 5 seasons for sure. 4, maybe just a little over 4 years. So almost 5 years. Maybe this upcoming year, 2026, will be 5 years for these guys. So, which is, it's a lot of broadcasting. We've been broadcasting for a long time. I've gone through 30 plus leagues. And Tuesday nights with Chop Shop has been here for a long time. Their Cup Series is a season ahead, but their Cup Series, I think it ran on a different night. We did the Cup Series first, and I think it might have ran on Tuesdays. I think trucks moved to Tuesdays. I can't remember how it went, but it was a lot of fun. It was absolutely a lot of fun. Be good, be safe, be kind to other folks. That's the most important factor of life. If you haven't done so, again, make sure you follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch, and, of course, like it. Everything that we do, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you are searching Signature Esports up and do what you can. Like this stream if you want to, dislike it if you want to as well. But I encourage you to get out there on iRacing and find yourself some speed today. You never know. You're never too old or too young to race on iRacing. And that's the way I see it. We have 70-plus-year-olds. We have 16-year-olds. Our Powder Puff champion was 13, something like that. It's pretty awesome. We love it, folks. Be good. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Thank you, Budgie. Oh, thank you to Budgie. Without Budgie, we wouldn't be able to do a lot of things, and she keeps track of a lot of stuff for me. So, my love and heart goes out to Budgie and all that she does for me, and Penguin and just everybody and the missus and the kiddos. So we'll see you soon.